Well, that's her job, and she's going to mention a box, and she's going to mention this is an investment in the campaign.
Yep. Well, thanks everybody for coming. It means a lot to me to see people here that I love and that no one loved me, and like me as a person, and think I'm going to do a good job, I hope. I got into this for a couple of different reasons. One of them initially was when Michelle Litchens ran. She's the current incumbent in this 56th district. Nobody ran against her. And I thought, well, why is that? That's not right. This person does not mirror my values. And then I looked in the mirror and said, why not me? Somebody like me should do it, so why not me? And that I've thought about it a lot, in the protests in Madison in February and March that we participated in really set it firm in my mind that I need to do this. And Alan encouraged me all the way. And the other reason why is Michelle's actual record of what she is or isn't doing. I mean, she really is a rubber stamp for Scott Walker. She has invested herself in what he wants to do and accomplish rather than what's good for her constituents. She puts aside the environment as we need more jobs, so let's get rid of environmental regulations, which I think you can do both. I think you can have good jobs and good environmental regulations. You don't have to dismantle everything to have a good job. The thing that she's come up with recently, which is really interesting, is to have a separate diploma for the kids who don't want to take English or math, but it would weigh the same as the other diploma for kids who took English and math. Now this kind of goes contrary to what people in business say they need. They say they need people with English and math. So I don't know what they're up to there, but I mean that sort of thing is sort of silly to me. And then, you know, concealed carry and all that kind of stuff. But I think what we have to get, jobs are great, but anyone can open a McDonald's and have a job. What I want to see is new industry, because with a new industry, you have new careers, new types of careers, people that actually, you can make a decent amount of money with a good industry. And Wisconsin, I think, is gone. The heavy manufacturing, I think, is gone, and that's not coming back. We need to look at green energy and retraining people so that they can do these high-tech kind of jobs. And that leads into education. We're taking money out of education right now instead of putting it in. We need to put as much in as possible so we can retool these people that don't have jobs right now for new industries that we don't even know about. I think it's the responsibility of people in government to go out and find those new industries. Find those people who are tinkering in their garages, the new Microsofts of the world. Bill Gates started in his garage. We have to find those people and bring them here. And in order for them to want to come here, our environment has to be good. People look at where they live, what their environment, physical environment is like. And if we start dismantling all our environmental regulations, we're not going to have that type of environment like the Pinocchio Hills, where people want to go up north and be in the wilderness. There's going to be, if we're not careful, a 22-mile, 1,000-deep mine up there. And we need people like me who understand that environmental regulations and how they're dismantling them piece by piece, so that we can, so that they don't do that and we don't have this scar upon the land. Because I can't imagine how you're going to fill in a 1,000 feet deep hole when you've taken and crushed it. There's not going to be anything left to fill it with. It's going to be the Grand Canyon of Wisconsin, be like the Alberta tar sands in Canada. And I don't think that's a responsible way to treat our environment. So I guess that's in a nutshell. Well, I could go on probably, but but anyway, thanks for coming. And I just wanted to introduce that and introduce some of my ideas. And hopefully those of you who are in the 56th district, like my parents, they have changed that boundary now, so that I can, part of it used to be in Penny's district.
That's right.
And now it swings down. If you can envision the city of Appleton, the northeast corner is now going to swing down, and my district will be that area down to roughly Wisconsin Avenue and Tallulah area. So I know some of you live in that district, and I hope I can count on your vote for me and your support. Support comes in many ways, and it's hard to ask people you know and love for money, but we need to have some of that in order to push forward and win this race, because they're going to throw, whoever wins the primary, there's going to be a primary, whoever wins that is going to have a tough race against Michelle Litchens, because they have a lot of money. The Republican Party has a lot of money behind them, and so I'll need everyone's support financially as much as they can afford to give, and volunteer time too. We're going to need people to go hand things out door to door and maybe to canvass, and those are very important things to do. So I appreciate you guys really being here tonight. It means a lot to me, and I hope I can count on your support and your vote. So thank you very much.